Welcome to Salento with Love. I'm Davide Mengoli and CASA Grey. Another incredible episode, but everybody would love to be on an Italian balcony with a square. But let's see what happened at CASA Grey during this time. Today here at CASA Grey we worked in creating this space where it's a bathroom. It was fantastic actually, the idea of putting a bathroom. As you're coming up the stairs, you go outside and you can have a bathroom that can service the roof area. You have a room up here, so you don't need to go down the stairs. But also in doing the bathroom, we shorten this platform. So as you're coming down the stairs now, you don't run the risk of hitting your head. So this was another additional thing. But also as a second thought, we thought, well, what about this space here? We have a washing machine in there, but you still have to go outside to enter the washing machine. So we've actually just had an additional fitting there for a washing machine. This platform is going to be brought level here, meaning that you can have a washer dryer, you can come upstairs and have a washer dryer in this area here. I think fantastic, really. Thank you for watching my videos. But if you haven't become a subscriber yet, press the subscribe button, leave a comment. We always appreciate your comments. Thank you. This was just the top of the stairs. By closing that off, we'll build a platform there. You can create a space here to wash a machine and a dryer, perhaps above. Putting it over there, very nice. Put a little railing here so you don't fall under the stairs. And you have this nice platform. On the other side of this wall, well, you have a full size. Let's see if I can squeeze my camera through here. A full size bathroom. Well, here at CASA Grey, I was just waiting for some of those elements to be completed. Yeah, I'm probably a little bit overdressed today, but I'm going to the notary in about half an hour or so. But I just wanted to make sure that some of these elements are completed. So now that they are done, all this rubble can be removed and tidy up and clear up the site, ready for the next phase, which is the electrical part. So yes, more rubble will be produced, but it's very good really to work in a clean and tidy environment. First of all, it allows you to work better, faster, but also it eliminates or avoids any possibility of a bad accident on a building site. So just make sure when you are working on a building site that the removal of the rubble happens as a result of you moving forward. I very often see these pile of rubbles that have been sitting there for maybe months, in some case a year, simply because they want to save 500, 600, 1,000, 2,000 euros on a refurb by collecting it all at once. Well, that's not my case. When I work, I like to work in an environment. And if that adds a little bit of an extra weight financially on the final project, well, it is what it is, but it allows you to do things, because sometimes you don't do something because something is there and you hold yourself back from achieving your maximum result just because you have rubble around. So you start compromising. So really, what's the real cost? Well, the cost of compromise is, it could be a very, very huge cost. Not having a socket there because you have a pile of rubble, well, it could be a compromise that you don't really want to have. So clean up the site. Oh, are you still there? That means that you are enjoying our videos. Thank you very much for following the channel. Did you know that every Friday we issue a video called Thank God It's Friday, and you can sit if you join our membership? Do that, and I'll see you every Friday. Yes, after the plumbers have actually finished doing the entire installation and the builder is doing a few little modification, and before we get to the electrical, it was very, very important to do a very big tidy up. There was huge amount of rubble that was produced from cutting and chasing into the floor and creating all the different openings. You can imagine bringing a soil stack upstairs to provide a toilet, and all the other work, introducing the AC and bringing a toilet all the way to the other side of the house. Opening a window here, overlooking into this beautiful courtyard. Wow. and a spaghetti junction in there. So happy to see that this part of the work now, it's been, I would say, completed. The messy building work has been completed. The very complex plumbing and heating and cooling is being completed. So now that all the rubble have been removed, and actually I wasn't there this morning to film. Unfortunately I can't be in too many places simultaneously, but I know that things do happen. And now that this is done, we can start marking the walls and getting things ready and planning for the electrical, which is going to produce some more rubble for us. Time to put all the markings aware, sockets, switches, and through this process you need a few hours because you're really navigating the space and trying to understand how you would like to operate and flow with the space. But it's always better to put a few extra ones. Always time to close it off and leave it behind the wall dead than not having enough ones. So that's exactly what I do.
Ma sempre polvere fai, mamma mia, tutto bianco sei diventato. Ma che c'hai freddo tutto coperto così, fa un caldo.
La polvere.
Ah, la polvere.
Are you cold? Oof, my dust. Anyway.
Fa sempre polvere, dai.
Sempre polvere, mamma mia. Mi fate mangiare la polvere a me. Mamma mia quanta. Non se ne va. È rimasta incastrata qua dentro. Leo, buongiorno. Buongiorno.
So I must admit, in this particular case, remote refurbishment, but the client is so accurate in supplying me with details, planning of where everything is going. I know that you're watching this and you've been absolutely amazing. I wish everybody was as accurate as that. It just reduces the amount of work, so I can add to the level of the design, but I don't have to use constantly all my abilities. So I'm working at the moment to 30% of my abilities because he's doing 70%. So it's absolutely fantastic. But this stage is very important. You really have to try to imagine what it's like being in a space, walking in, turning lights on and off. Where would you like the lights to be? What type of lights you're going to put in? So all of these elements are very important.
Ho trovato il petrolio.
Incredible, and doing this also remove a lot of the old pipes, but isn't it, it's amazing when you see these pipes and you're drinking the water and it's just full of rust. So thank God really for the new systems, which obviously they don't build any dust or sediment inside. So if you're doing a new house, a very good idea really to redo your plumbing. Well, at the moment we're not working on plumbing, we're doing electrics, but through the process of cutting and chasing, if they do come across any old metal pipe, we'll pull it out as well. The electricians are pushing along, amazing job really. So I always feel when this process is completed, the house is fully technological. Non è che mi tagli a due, no? Buongiorno, ciao Leo. Yeah, today the weather is a little bit rough, so they're not going outside, so they're working inside. So much to do inside, but beautiful this courtyard once it's finished with the right lighting. If you watched the video perhaps 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months down the line, you should go back and see exactly what's been happening in terms of improvements. That was an incredible journey today at Casa Grey. I'm sure you've enjoyed the video of all these different aspects coming together. There is so much more as this project develops and takes beautiful shape. Well, I'm sure you've enjoyed it. Until the next one, make sure you do the most important thing, which is, first of all, subscribe to the channel, press the little bell, leave a comment, because I love your comments. They fuel me. And stay safe wherever you are.